Rude alert, rude alert, abandoned shop. This is not a daffodil. Repeat, this is not a daffodil.
Hey, how are you doing, Gulu? Gulu! We have a Gulu in chat. How are you, dude? Hello, everybody. Hey, Voodoo as well. We've got a Gulu and a Voodoo. Is everybody well today? Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Catching up with you all first. And a Blinky. Hello, Blinkster. And a Purples. How is everybody doing? Ovion is here as well. Hello, Avian. We got lots of people here. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry I'm late. I'm really sorry I'm late. I was out running. And we've got an Aspen. Hello, Aspen. Hello, Aspen. How are you? And a Harumph. Oh, guys, you are amazing. You are amazing. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you very much for being here. It happens to the best of us. So I went I went out for a run. I'm trying really hard to do a run at least every other day. I didn't run yesterday, and I only had a walk yesterday, and I only had a walk on Saturday. So I wanted to do a run today. So I went out on a run, and I got slightly distracted. And I went on for ages. So I was out running for about 2 hours. And my calves are absolutely burning right now. Yeah. And then I got very, 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 late. I'm just late. just late. I'm just late. Anyway, I'm here now. How is everybody doing? Are we all well? Are we all well? You saw a pretty lady who was also tall. Is that what happened? What, here? What, out on a run? No, I did not. Slightly distracted by the bees. I was photographing bees. I did take some photographs of bees. There aren't any tall ladies over here. There are no tall ladies over here. I'm surrounded by small ones. they're all 5'2". How's everybody's day? Happy Monday. I have my Huel. And it's incredibly nice right now. This is incredibly just so needed. I'm so tired. So yes, exclamation mark Huel if you haven't tried it. It's your fault I am now drinking blue raspberry. Oh, I'm good. Setting up for painting your brain. Oh my god, I need to show everybody this. 1 second. I need to find the post first. Check this out. I know I hype other people sometimes more than I hype myself, but fucking check that out. Fucking check that out. Yeah. I realize I have to hype myself as much as I hype some of the people I really like. So I will get better at that. However, while I'm trying to get better at that, how fucking cool is this? Like, holy shit, how good. 400 calories for the chocolate peanut butter drink. I thought I was trying to lose weight. 400 calories. Yeah, 400 calories. It's a meal replacement though, isn't it? So it's everything good in a meal, which is perfect. So if you had a 400 calorie meal 4 times a day, that would be 1600 calories, which is it's still not enough to kind of retain your resting body weight energy. So you've got plenty of headroom there. Hype yourself. Yes, I will hype myself. But before I hype myself, can I just please hype Aspen, because this is so good. That is so good. Right, where are we going? We want to talk about a little bit of cool stuff. People are here for you. Yes, that's very true. Yes. And we are going to paint Sybilla today. We've got the camera. We've got the camera here to swing around in a second. So we're going to paint a bit of Sybilla, the bust. Well, we're going to try and do her We're going to try and do her. In fact, I can show for everybody who doesn't know who Sybilla is. Sybilla is the awesome, gorgeous sci-fi bust which I've been painting. So this lady. So we're going to paint. We're going to paint some more of Sybilla. We're going to do the aim is we're going to do her shawl today and clean up a lot of this non-metallic, which will be quite cool. So that's the plan today. But I'm stalling a little bit and kind of having a catch up because I'm allowing the last of the batteries to charge as well. So I thought I'd just have a little bit of a catch up and see what everybody's doing and see how everybody is and maybe have a look at stuff that you've been painting over the weekend. So if you do have any stuff you've been painting over the weekend, throw it up in the stream gallery right now. Throw it up in the stream gallery and we can go into the stream gallery and have a quick look. Yeah. Blinky's on the lurk, no worries. How's everybody's weekend been? Have you all been good? Have you all been well? Has everybody had fun? Chris, say why Sybilla is called Sybilla. Sybilla is called Sybilla because the official bust namer Aspen named her Sybilla after Eva. This is a this is a cool thing. This is a cool thing. What gallery? The gallery stuff, or Sybilla being called Sybilla. So yeah. How's everybody's point? How is everybody's weekend gone? Yeah, so Evergreen or Evergreen from Evergreen from Eva Green's Kingdom of Kevin character is called Sybilla, and she's badass and awesome. I'm fumbling. Hell no, I still need to go to school. You still need to go to school? Gallery rocks. Gallery do rock. Gallery do rock. If you do ! Gallery in chat, and we all need to teach you how to type gallery as well. So this is how you type gallery. GAAHLERI. If you take ! Gallery in chat, you can go to this website. I'm fumbling a lot today. Why am I fumbling a lot? What's everybody up to? How's everybody's Monday going? How is everybody's Monday going? I should probably while everybody is kind of catching up and stuff, we could probably have a look at some of the stuff people have been doing as well. I in Myanmar, not to be confused with Miramar. Yeah, so Purples has been painting up Trajan and Valdor, which is awesome. Yeah, Eva Green Sybilla. So Purples has been doing Valdor and Trajan, which is awesome to see. Your orcs are back up again for you to look at. Do you know what contrast means? Okay, we'll have a look at avian stuff as well. If anybody's got anything that we've been working on over the weekend, throw it in the stream gallery. Let's have a look at some stuff. If anybody's in chat, if anybody's around. We've got Up to No Good. Smashing out the Warhammer Plus. I love this character. I think he's really cool, actually. It's a really cool, interesting sculpt. Lots of character on that. Lots of character in that. I do like this one. Let's get some music on as well. Let's get some music on. Yeah, this is one of the Warhammer Plus models. So it was this one, and there was the Eldar, the Eldar Farseer that's on the Wraith Guard head or Wraith Lord head. Got some wind going on. Yeah, bones here. Nice composition. It's a nice model. It is. It's a nice model. I like it. I like the skeletons, and I like this guy. Having this guy coming out of the floor is really, really cool because you can kind of cut this guy out and use him on some other little bits and bobs as well. He looks like the bad guy from the Mummy. Yeah, yeah. He definitely looks like. Yeah. Got a bit of hair stuck on him there. Yeah, they definitely pull inspiration from that sort of stuff, but like an emo version. The fur ruffle. Yeah. Yeah, he's cool. Emotep. Emotep. So that's nice to see that model being painted up as well. Emote. Aspen just nailed it. Absolutely nailed that, Aspen. Absolutely nailed that, Aspen. You utter legend. That's brilliant. Emotep. Emotep. Bravo. Yeah, that's cool. I like that model. I do like that model. That model's really, really cool. So that's the old orcs that Arvion has been working on last week, and we're going to see an updated version, hopefully with some panel separation, as we were talking about on Friday. So defining all the different shapes and all the different parts of the model. And then this is Trajan being worked on. Oh, so this is Trajan. This is before Trajan and after Trajan. I do like the lightning on here from the perps. Now, it's always nice to be able to go back to models and just kind of touch them up and things and add details. So you got the lightning on the axe. You got the details on the feathers and things. Always cool. I think I will go back to blacklining then my 90s method, maybe with purple instead. You don't need a blackline. You don't need blacklining. It's not about blacklining. Yeah, they're cool. And she's also started Maximus for Infinity, which is cool. It's a nice model. It's a nice model. It's a shame that it's still in the old kind of Psionicast stuff. So you still get this kind of funny mold lines and things on it, but it's a really cool model. Yeah, it's not about blacklining. It's just about defining the aspects of it. Like we said on Friday, making sure you've got different tonality, tonal contrast between different panels and things. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. We've got tonal variety between aspects of the model now. This is really good. This is much better. That's much better, dude. One of the easiest ways to see tonality is squint at the model. Yeah, I can see the purple in the shadows. I can see the purple in the shadows. I'm more talking about like the highlights here. So this is a different tonal a different tonal highlight to the leather here. Yeah, that's much better, dude. That's much better. And it's not about the purple. It's not about the purple. The purple looks good though. Nice one with the purple. Nice addition. Nice. That's much better. Nicely done. Yeah, that's cool. I like them. So now you're going to do, what, 27 more of these? Yeah, brilliant. Just having definition between the parts of the model. Because if you painted everything grey, then you wouldn't be able to see definition, and you wouldn't be able to see what the different parts of the model were. So you have to have some tonal difference. And also on this one's a really good example of colour difference as well. So you've got colour contrast on this one, as opposed to tonal contrast as well. This one's still a little bit muddy in terms of tonal contrast between the skin and the skin and the leather, and the skin and the leather down here. So you can see the difference between this one and this one. So this one apart from the red and this panel here, everything is the same. Everything is the same tone to it. So it's if you squint, the only thing you see is this panel and like the eyes. That's the easiest way to see kind of tonality, is to squint at things. The other way to see tonality is to turn it grayscale. That's another way of doing it. It's a really strong thing in photography, tonality and tonal contrast in photography. Ansel Adams is the famous photographer who did about tonal contrast in terms of the blackest blacks and the whitest whites, and making sure that you had good midtones, but make sure that your blacks are black, and you go all the way down to black, and you go all the way up to white. So that's the tonal contrast that you're talking about. And in photography, it's really important, because in photography it guides you around the frame. So your eyes will look at either the brightest thing or the darkest thing. Usually the brightest thing, depending on how high you've pushed the tone. But in models, it's a little bit more tricky in models, because it's a three-dimensional aspect of it, and you can look at it, and you can look at the model from every angle. However, like tonally, what are the things that you want to look at on a model? You want to look at the face, you want to look at the top of the head, and things like that. That's where you want to guide your eye to. So really simply, if I bring this in quickly, there we go. If I bring that in, not that one. First thing you see on that is the head, because the tonal contrast on that, it's a bright head, and you have tonal separation between this and the rest of the model. So this is the first thing you look at, but you have separation between that and all the other kind of aspects of I don't know why I've got something stuck in the back of my throat. So if you then think of that, and then go to yours with this dude, and the one thing that you see on this is this bit here. Get some purple into the shadows. You don't need on this one. You don't need purple in the shadows on this one. You just need the color of the skin. The color of the skin here is exactly the same color as the brown here. So without like even touching on tonality, the color is exactly the same. So you have brown leather trousers, brown leather pack, brown leather strap, and then brown arm. Whereas this one, you've got a brown leather strap and a green arm, and then a pale fur, brown leather strap, green arm, and then a silver gun. So you've got differentiation and contrast between all that. Anyway, there we go. If anybody wants feedback like this, there's a tier on my Patreon where I give you monthly feedback. So like Avian is on my Patreon at a tier where I just like happily just throw in feedback. So if anybody wants to do that, then do ! Patreon, and then never be afraid of asking me questions, and I will always feed you back. So yeah, tonality is important in a few things, and obviously I come from a photography background, so that's where that all kind of comes from. Harumph has been a big help to me in understanding this stuff. What's been a big help? What have I missed? Another way to practice these concepts when you're on planning is to try photography and try find compositions that leads to yes, yeah. Photography is huge. There's a lot of kind of nuance to photography that is not really taught or explained about. Has anybody else got any other stuff that they're working on? This is a really quiet stream gallery today. It's a green arm but a brownish green, and that's the problem. It's a brownish green. It's a brownish green with brown trousers, brown straps, brown pad here, brown teeth, and arguably brown eyes. Whereas that one isn't. That one's brown straps and green arms. Anyway. So yeah, ! Patreon if you want feedback like this on the regular. Like I say, Avian follows me over on there, so always awesome for him to throw in things like this. Sorry for making you beat a dead horse. No, I'm not beating a dead horse. Got to get progress on my KDM contest entry. Nice one, dude. Back to painting tonight. Nice. So yeah, I'll do ! Patreon in chat. So if anybody wants to have a look and sign up on the Patreon, there's the Patreon link. Always appreciated. Bum, bum, bum. Starting my stream. Have a wonderful time. Bye. See you later. Have an awesome stream. Yeah, so would you mind if I do a grayscale model, then apply a contrast over it in the future? I think my filters are off. Would you mind if I do a grayscale model, then apply a contrast? What do you mean, apply a contrast over it? Do the grayscale first, take a picture, and then apply the filter, take a picture. I don't understand what you're trying to achieve with that, Avian. What are you trying to do? What's applying a contrast over it? Contrast as in contrast paint? That's not going to help. Do the grayscale first, take a picture, then apply a filter. I think my filters are off in those cases. What do you mean filters? What are you talking? Are you going to have to explain that one, Avian? I'm not sure what you mean. I want to see if I have enough contrast on a model when painting it in black and white. Yeah, you can do that. That's a really good thing to do. If you're painting it in black and white, you should have enough contrast, because you're only using black and white though. That is literal contrast. Then apply colour to the model via a filter to see if the model's contrast gets dulled by the filter. Oh, you mean slap chopping. Okay, so you want to... yeah, it will get dulled by the filter. It will get dulled by the filter. Because the whites won't be white anymore. I want to know if I don't punch the white high enough to counteract the filter. I think you're thinking about this all wrong, dude. So if I understand that, then I can go and use coloured underpainting. You're overcomplicating everything. You're overcomplicating everything. Filters will Because those orcs weren't done with contrast, were they? Were they? That's not done with contrast and like slap chop underpainting, is it? Like all the kind of issues with that aren't from slap chop, unless you sprayed the whole. If you sprayed the whole model brown and then you're trying to highlight with different colours. I think you're just trying to be too clever. Trying to overcomplicate your painting. That's brilliant. This guy looks awesome. Okay. Let's do some painting, shall we? Shall we do some painting? You just realised how you fucked up. What did you realise? Was it something I said, or were you just looking at something? Painting, let's not be hasty. If you've got any more questions, guys, and like I say, there is a tier on Patreon that is literally this. You can just send me messages on Discord, like Avian is doing, and like Hannah does. Hannah sends me messages all the time saying I don't know what to do with this. Like, what colour do I need to use on this? There's a tier on my Patreon that just allows you to do that. I say allows you. It's specifically for that. It's specifically for I'm stuck, please help at whatever time of day. So yeah, if you want to check the Patreon out, then feel free. Right, okay, so let's get this here. Okay, let's do some Okay, so we need tenebrous. Tenebrous grey, purple, and ice yellow. Where's ice yellow? Ice yellow. There we go. Perfect. I did go back and added highlights after you said to do so. Step one, green, brown. It's all brown. Yeah, it's all right, dude. We don't have to. Don't get too. Don't get beat up about it. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to do this. The whole point to Slapshot was to speed up the process. I think I just slowed it down. You didn't have. I can't. Okay, I kind of see what you mean now with the contrast. You didn't slap chop that. You painted it You painted it and then you put the same colour filter over it, which just made everything the same colour. Making me download yet another app. What do you mean, Prop? I'm not making you download anything. What? Okay, right, let's get... I'm just going to move the microphone out of the way for a second while I get the wet palette set up, because we're going to try and have some tenebrous grey, tenebrous grey, tenebrous grey up there, just in case we need a glaze, and then we need a little bit of purple. Purple, a little bit of purple, and then we need some ice yellow, which we need to open up as usual. Some water on there. And there. Let's get that there. We need some of that there. Darker.
It was at this moment he knew. He fucked up.
What? Android and PC is a works one, so I can't download it. PC is the Patreon. Patreon's just a website. It's not an app on the PC. You can just go to the website as long as you've got a log on. Thank you very much for looking at that. That's cool. Very good, very good. So yeah, there's a tier on Patreon where you can literally just send me messages on Discord and I will answer them about painting stuff. So like I say, Avian follows me over on Patreon. Hannah follows me over on Patreon. There's plenty. Thank you very much to those of you who do, of course. But yeah, there's some. If you're ever stuck with painting or anything, it's like a mini lesson. if you want to speed up, if your aim is to speed up and do like some slap choppy kind of speed stuff, I would the only kind of complication I would think of is whether you use ivory or white for the zenithal like dry brush bit, because if you use like wraithbone, because that's the wraithbone versus greyseer thing, isn't it, when you're using the contrast. So if you use wraithbone, you get a warmer finish, and if you use greyseer, you get the colder finish. Warmer finish looks a little bit more cartoony, colder finish looks a little bit more natural. The slap chop thing that, like, because I keep trying to do slap chop, don't I? Like, you've all been here when I've been trying to do slap chop, and I get caught up trying to do slap chop in the I want to make areas lighter. Like, I want to make this area here lighter, but if you're slap chopping, the only thing you can do is make this lighter, make this darker, but if you make this darker, this just muddies when you put all the contrast over and it doesn't work. So there's no way really of making the light volumes work with contrast slap chop style painting without an awful lot of kind of work before and after, which sort of defeats the object of slap chopping speed. So ultimately you end up painting anyway. Hey Arcane, how you doing? I'm very well, thank you very much. Yeah, we're just painting a little bit more as Sybilla. So all I'm doing at the moment is putting some lights and shadows where I need them. The shadow is tenebrous grey with a little bit of purple in it. And the highlight is purple with a bit of ice yellow in it. That's basically what we're doing. We've got 3 colours in here. Thank you, Avian, for the questions, by the way, dude. You asked a great question the other day about paint characteristics as well. That was really good.
That was wonderful.
Bravo!
I loved that.
Oh, it was great.
Well, it was pretty good.
Well, it wasn't bad.
Well, there were parts of it that weren't very good,
It
though.
could have been a lot better.
I didn't really like it.
It was pretty terrible.
It was bad.
It was awful.
It was
Get him
terrible.
away!
Hey, boo!
Boo!
Take him away. Boo! Cheers, cheers, Avian.
Good. Cheer up.
Yay, Spiky
I
Boy!
will not eat you.
How are you, Spiky
Yet,
Legend?
yet.
How are you, Spiky Legend? How are you, Spiky Legend? Spiky Legend do 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 do. Spiky Legend do 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 do. Spiky Legend do 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 do. Spiky Legend. Spiky Legend. How was your weekend, Spiky Ledge? And now you've got cinnamon cinnamon swirls. I have cinnamon swirl Huel. I'm also they're also sending me the vitamin drinks, which is quite cool. So those vitamin drinks that I think Avian has, they're sending me those as a gift tomorrow. So they should be here. They should be here by the end of the week. So I get to try the peach. I think it's peach they're sending me. So I've got peach vitamin drinks on their way, which should be really, really fun. Looking forward to that. Oh, my volume's very faint. That's because my microphone is nowhere near me. Sorry about that. There we go. Try and get it a bit closer. I moved it a second ago so I could do the wet palette and forgot to change it back. And I'm also talking not very loudly. Better. Thank you, dude. And when I tried to record her mews, she of course stops and runs away. Oh no! Pepper is running around the floor mewing like a lunatic. Pepper can run around the floor as much as she likes, mewing like a lunatic. That's super cute. That is super cute. This is the problem when you get the microphone low. Hang on, let me see if I can pull the wet palette a bit closer. There we go. A bit better. So this has to fade into this. we go. We're getting there. Yes. So we got plenty of different tones we've got to try and balance across this. And make sure that we're still getting highlights everywhere, but we don't need highlights up to this point anywhere else other than here, because this is where the light source is coming in. So this spot here is pretty much the only space where we need that level of brightness. If anybody's still around. Spiky, what have you been up to this weekend? Have you been doing anything? I'll try and keep kind of trying to talk about what I'm doing. Because this is a really soft, these two here are really soft curves. And then this spot here also needs catching the light, because it's like a little cup. Same with this bit here as well. So even though that's a crease in there, it's still going to catch the light because it's facing upwards to where the light source is coming from. And now it's just a case of neatening everything up. Started 3D printing another mini storage case. Nice. Just spent a good hunk of Saturday painting, working mostly. Awesome, dude.
As a demonstration of our power.
A demonstration of our power.
Padre Aziz. everything I have in the truck.
Why is that one not charged? That one doesn't charge. What is going on? Demand a battery pack on throne. I'm not having you guys wasting money on a battery pack, it's fine. Um, I just need to be nicely organised. Anyway, if I get a battery pack, you wouldn't be able to do exclamation mark battery ever again. So we wouldn't have battery Aussies. Your Nikon ZF with vintage. Oh, nice. Yes, that is a really cool little thing. Yeah. I love the ZF. I love the ZF. ZF's a gorgeous camera. I really like it. Nikon, those are cameras, right? Kind of like what Canon has perfected. I can't believe you've come into my stream talking shit about Nikon. Honestly. K1000. I think that was a lot of people's first cameras. It wasn't mine. My first camera was an ME Super, Pentax ME Super. Actually, no, my first camera was a Boots point and shoot camera, which I still have. But my second camera was a Pentax ME Super that my papa gave me. my camera history kind of went boot, point and shoot, Pentax ME Super, and then a big long gap, and then a Nikon 3100, and then a Nikon did I get a Nikon 500? Nikon D500, then a Nikon D3, and then lots. After the Nikon D3, I then just had lots. Everything. Right, give me 2 seconds, everybody. I'm just going to go and just top up my heel a little bit because I need a bit more of a. I need a bit of a top up. So I will be everybody right back. Won't be a sec. Won't be a sec. Hey Enigma, how are you doing, dude? How are you doing? Are you well? Are you well? Avian, I'm back. I'm here. Don't worry. I'm all good. How are you, dude? How are you? How are you? Did a bit of black and white darkroom stuff as a kid. It was really cool to see action. Right. See if we can get. See if we can get more of this. What's been up there? Lurk, no worries. Everybody's lurking today. It's all good. So I've not heard anything, but I'm hoping the Corvus Belly stuff, the Infinity models and books might arrive this week, which would be good. don't know why the door keeps opening and closing. It's very weird. It's almost like I've got poltergeist in the room. Poltergeist, poltergeist. Wonder what everybody's doing tonight. I think I don't know what I think. Get some water on the wet palette. Let's try it out. Need to get some water on the wet palette. Give me a second, everybody. Just lift the microphone out of the way for a sec. Remind me to put it back. Okay. Water on the wet palette. There we go. Alright, that's all the water from there. I need to fill that back up. But that should be enough to get the wet palette going at least. Yeah, there we go. Loads. Perfect. Okay, bring the microphone back so I can talk to you all. Just painting desk, working on tank number 2. Nice, Spiky boy. Nice, thank you for being here, dude. There we go. Try and save some of this. Wet palette paint. Sure this mid-tone is still purpley enough. What tank are you painting, Spiky? And when's your operation? When are you off? It's not that far, is it? Not that far away. The WLO5 speeder tank for Star Wars Legion. The WLO5. What's the big what's the big brown speeder tank that the Clone Wars robots pilot? What's that one called? One that Anakin throws a grenade into in Clone Wars. That's the AAT battle tank that the droids use. Ah. What's this one? Is this one? That's the speeder tank. Oh wow! Oh, that's cool. Oh, I like that tank. Point taken. That's awesome. I like that a lot, dude. I'm doing 2 of the ones that the pirates with Hondo use. So is like the way. So I'm going to do something scary here, which will probably get me shouted at. I'm going to kind of compare Star Wars. Well, not compare, but I'm going to use. Ah, Bristle, how are you doing? I'm going to use Lord of the Rings in a kind of a comparison with Star Wars in a second. Please don't get cross. I'm using it as a comparison. It makes sense in my head. So, Star Wars Legion in Lord of the Rings. In the Lord of the Rings game, you get very excited by kind of creating history accurate armies. So like the War of the Ring armies with elves and men and dwarves and things, and or you could do the Galadrim force that that push back the orcs at certain times or things like that. Like is some of the attraction of Star Wars Legion and the way that they encourage you to write the army lists in the army list creation, however they do their army list creation, is some of the attraction of Star Wars Legion something similar? Like, are you creating historical sci-fi historical, like recreating historical battle armies, or is there something even deeper going on? doing mine with a green body, grey engine pods and armour plates. Nice. Like oh, what's his name? The dude who has the Darksaber for a little bit. That the scene in is it Mando? Is it the Mandalorian where they siege the stronghold that, oh god, I can't remember. Moff Gideon, there we go. Where they siege Moff Gideon's stronghold. Like, would you like consider creating that force? Is that something that Star Wars Legion is sort of known for? Is it encourage that kind of thing? Is that the sort of thing that I'm in my head I'm thinking about? There we go. Anyway, that's my embarrassing tourist, prepared to be called a tourist, thought about Star Wars Legion. It can be. AMG is a very hero-centric company that loves promoting the champions. Moff Gideon with the Darksaber as a mini, and you can totally recreate his Empire Remnant Battle Force. Nice! Yeah, that's the kind of thing I was thinking. Is that something that's popular? Or do people just kind of create their own? Is it a bit more create your own-y in the community, just like basically just in the community? Like, what do the community do? Because in the Lord of the Rings community, there's a lot of, I'm going to make this historical reference in my army kind of thing. Develop battle forces which break the core army building rules with more battle-specific army requirements. The battle forces are generally popular, but the hardcore WAAC crowd still finds ways to break the list building to their advantage. Oh, okay. See, that doesn't really happen in Lord of the Rings. There's not a lot of kind of list breaking in Lord of the Rings. There's a few strong bits. It's Lord of the Rings is a very, very unique game. There's a lot of like, if a faction is strong, then you'll see a lot of that faction, but the way the army lists are written always seem to be grounded in some kind of story or history from the book. It's very cool. I think that's mostly down to the community, to be honest. and get that little bit in there, because that's obviously where sunlight is going to hit. Shouldn't be black. Definitely shouldn't be black. There we go. I think better players are more about building massive numbers of activations rather than actual lore accuracy. Ah, okay. Massive numbers of activations. It's very windy today. It's very windy today. Alright, let's see if we can get... No worries, see you later, Spiky. Thanks for hanging out and chatting. Thank you for hanging out and chatting. It's really appreciated. And thank you for watching all my videos back as well, dude. That was really cool to hear the other day. Hey Piotr, how you doing? Piotr. How are you, dude? Post-harvest work finished, super windy, sitting at home, thinking of autumn and winter, painting a model I have undercoated in cast black in maybe 1996. Nice. Nice. issue 200 White Dwarf. Oh, I love the old White Dwarf. Yeah, he's cool. That's a pretty cool model to paint up. Yeah, he's nice. My friend Andy painted a really nice one of those. Old Gyrocopters and 50 Dwarf Warriors of various types. I don't know why, but I like those models more than modern ones. I think there's lots of classic Orc models, Dwarf models that Dwarf players hold with a lot of nostalgia. A lot more than the current stuff, which I find really interesting. Because for most of the other races and factions, the newer stuff is better. But the dwarfs for some reason carry this kind of characterful nostalgia. And I know they are not more detailed, better proportioned, plain bigger. Don't know how to name it. I found him. Yeah, it's like some character. characterful features of the models, which is really loved. Tangerine Dream and Jean-Michel Jarre. This is EVE Online, so it's a space battle computer game, which is some of the best, as you can hear, some of the best computer game soundtrack out there. But it's just royalty free, and I really like it. So. Games Workshop does know how to make good orcs. Only recently, the 40k orcs have been terrible for years. It's only recently they've figured it back out again. They forgot for a long time. Hey Purples, welcome back. Glad you're back. It's a quiet stream today. How was work? Are you okay? Had to get some of my blood drawn, then went shopping. Good music so people are quiet. Oh, so do I need to put rubbish music on so people are chatty? Is that how it works? Oh, if I knew that. Aspen is painting your brain, yes. Welcome back, Avian, as well. Everybody's coming back, which is good. We originally went to get running shoes, and the only thing we bought back are cat toys. Oh, nice. Went to get running shoes. I was late on stream today because of running. You can have vanilla for lunch. Nice. Yeah, make sure you're checking your resting metabolism. Because if you don't have enough calories, your body just goes into shutdown mode. So 400 calories for lunch is about right. Generally. Perp's on the lurk again. No, you've just got back, Perps. No.
But we can always build more kill bots.
Yay, Target. How you doing, Target? Games Workshop sneaky trying to get us into 30k. What are they doing? What are they sneakily trying to do to get you into 30k? I don't think Games Workshop do anything sneaky anymore. They do release shit looking captains on bikes though. $40k legend at a score of models. Oh, did they? Yeah, that's not great, is it? My voice is super low. Sorry, I will talk louder. I will talk louder, or try to remember to talk louder. Thank you. Also toss the funky suppressors into what? Suppressors are legends. For fuck's sake. I really like those. I wanted those in my Raven Guard army. I thought they were really cool models. They were some of my favourite models. So they're in Legends now, are they? Great. The Hammer 4 bunkers in. That's only just come out. Vindicator and Whirlwind. Is the Rhino? Have they dropped the Rhino in there? I'm really grumpy about Games Workshop at the moment. Hey, it's fine. Legendary proxies for Inceptors. Rhino seems to be the one model that stayed. It's Rhino and Land Raider, isn't it? They had their rejuvenation. Devastators as proxies means I could feel the... So they're just proxying everything. Centurions have gone. Great. Tactical squad counts as... So they're just saying everything counts as. Yeah, whatever. Whatever. Like, who cares? Who cares? Space Marines are Space Marines. Who cares? Okay. If you have these models, don't worry, you can still use them as desolators. Don't worry everybody, it's okay. We're gonna allow you to use them as desolators. You know those 1st Marine Tactical Squads? You can use those as intercessors. It's alright everybody. Strength 5, toughness 5. Strength 5, toughness 5. I hope the points are brought up for the period that Primaris are OP vis-a-vis Chaos Marines. Yeah, good luck. Ah, Strength 5, Toughness 5. Yeah, 8 points. Strength 6, Toughness 6. Yeah. I mean, where do you go with Terminators and Custodies? Like, how tough and strong are Custodies going to be now? Like, going to make them Strength 6, Toughness 6. And at that point, where do you make, like, the big scary monsters? Are they Strength 12? Like, they can't be Strength 7. It's, like, only a tiny bit stronger than a Space Marine. It just gets fed up. Necromunda? Well, they've ruined Necromunda, haven't they? So whatever with Necromunda as well. God. I did a there's prior versions of 40k as well. I did a Infinity base today. Three attacks at strength 5. They're really making 40k dull, aren't they? 3 attacks us. Everyone is going to be rolling 30 to 40 dice with lethal or sustain, no rerolls. Yeah. Hey, you know what the savior of all this is, don't you? Infinity. The new bike captain's fucking horrifically dull. It's a really boring model, and also it's got a Muppet on it. It's got a Muppet on the bike. It's very funny. Yeah, a Muppet. Do you want to see? Do you want to see? Do you want to see? Do you want to see a Muppet? So it's got the new captain's got this guy on him. It's got there it is. Look. Oh dear God. I just don't even know what to. Where is it? This dude. I don't even know what to think about that. That's so dull. That's so dull. Congrats if you like it. I'm happy for you. But yeah. I can keep back my own captain, thank you. How much to convert and paint Sam the Eagle on the Muppet bike, Chris? Not as much as you'd think, I don't think. Is Pro Acryl Magenta similar to Screamer Pink? I have no idea. I have 2 Pro Acryl paints and I don't like them, so I don't know. I wouldn't imagine so. Screamer Pink isn't really a magenta. The only ones I can compare. There's Screamer Pink. Magenta. There's magenta. There's magenta. So that's a magenta. That's P3 magenta. That's Screamer Pink. So. It's much more kind of brown and grubby compared to magenta. It doesn't really show up very well on the camera. But yeah. Screamer Pink is not really magenta. If you mixed the magenta contrast paint in with Screamer Pink, you might get a little bit closer. Might add a bit of punch, but it hasn't got any luminosity really. Screamer Pink. It hasn't really got any luminosity. What do I think of the new book for Horus Heresy? Fine, I guess. Burning as Prospero is not your thing. I mean, it's alright. It's, I'm glad you're getting it. You're excited for it, aren't you? So I'm glad it's coming. It gives you something to be excited for, so that's cool. Curious if they'll add a little bit more. Should mean they will finally put out the Black Book stories about burning of Prospero for the Space Wolves, Custodians and Thousand Sons. Wonder if they will talk up a bit about the Sons of Horus being there. Who knows? Who knows? We shall see, I guess. Tell me more about Infinity. I don't know anything about Infinity. I know nothing about Infinity. I do not know. Raven Guard weren't even remotely involved with Prospero, were they? Big thing for Raven Guard will be their Black Shield punching in the Night Lord faces, their Shattered Legion doing hit and run after Istvan, and saving Russ's bacon when he attacks Horus. The most important thing about, the most interesting thing about Raven Guards are the Shattered Legion and the Black Shields. But, I wonder when we get Korax in 40k. I wonder when that's going to happen. I wonder whether it'll be like a really exciting demon Korax Raven dude, or whether it will be dull and boring. Whew. Right, can I quickly go and fill up my fuel again? Not got much left. I would be interested in your take on the Ashen Claws if you move on from the Raven Guard and Deliverers. I'm not going to move on to Ashen Claws. I've got Raven Guard and the scythe things. What are they? Death Spectres. There we go. They're mine. Ashen Claws are not really my thing. I think that looks alright. That's starting to look okay. We'll get the big camera back in a second. We'll get the big camera back in a sec. Okay, back in 5. If that's all right. Are we back in 5? 2 seconds, everybody. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back, everybody. Okay, so what do we need to do on her? Termies are toughness 6. Strength 5. Storm bolters. When the basic bolter is strength 5. Storm bolters aren't any stronger than... They've never been stronger than normal bolters, have they? Storm bolters are just more shots. So storm bolters have always historically been strength 4, with bolters being strength 4. It's just that storm bolters had rapid fire 2, didn't they, rather than rapid fire 1, or they got more shots or whatever. Cheers, Piotr. Thank you very much. See if we can get some of this going. Oh, are you kidding? Really? That's died already? Has this one got any battery left in it? Probably not. Nope. There we go. Starting to think you need new batteries. Yeah, that's probably a thing, isn't it? Probably do need some new batteries. Storm bolter is strength 4. Is a normal bolter still strength 4? What's where's that gone? What are they actually saying? Why is that shorter? They mentioned Terminator right after the Intercessor stat card. The weapon of the elite of the Imperium. I haven't seen the Terminator card yet. The normal bolter is crazy nowadays. Assault, heavy, rapid fire 1, storm body. I mean, do I even want to click on this? So the bolt rifle is now strength 5. Oh, bolt rifles are strength 6 as well. Phobos has strength 4, so my entire Raven Guard army is still only toughness 4. All my Raven Guard army is still only toughness 4. Well, that's killed Phobos. Move 8 is still irrelevant. They die so easily. Toughness 4 with the 3 up save just dies. Legendary proxies. Oh, Pedro Cantor counts as a captain. Oh, so all these get rules, but those ones don't get rules. They don't get rules. They just, you have to. Just like whatever. Whatever. Oh dear. Phil Kelly. Phil Kelly's a legend. I love Phil. I love Phil. Phil's a really good friend. So, yeah, Phil's awesome. I like Phil. So yeah, maybe Eldar will get some interesting rules. Pedro Cantor and Euro Avengers just lose their character stats. Yeah, they're just captains. It's just a captain. Mega Gargants, boring. Sunday preview. We do get this though. You do get the Telemon and the new bikes. New bikes are cool. Prospect Birds comes out next week. Wow. And you get new Custodians dice, which is awesome. More ways to try and sell you old models for the old world, which is cool. That's the same as the army? No, it's a little bit less, isn't it? Because it's got Araloth in it. Plastic Telemon. Space Marine armies are going to be so samey. Yep. Yep. Anyway. How big, how long should I make this sniper rifle? Anyway, Infinity. Yeah, I'm hoping my delivery will come this week. That's the plan. I'm hoping it will arrive this week. That would be quite cool. We'd better go here quickly because Aspen's here again. Aspen, check her out. Hey Aspen. Thank you for the raid. You just tripled my numbers. Thank you very much indeed. That's really appreciated. Thank you very much. So beautiful. I know you are, Aspen. I know you are. But I'm also painting Sybilla as well. You're going to change your scheme. Nice. Start with Senor Umbra with Ivory Zenithal. Ooh. Aspen, how are you? How was, Aspen, how was, and I know the answer to this because I was watching, how was Yvrain? How was Yvrain? Is Yvrain doing well? We've sketched out all the highlights and we're now just kind of glazing all these together. So we're just glazing all the transitions together now. There's a few little highlights here and there which I'm still adding, like I'm still adding this little highlight in here. But yeah, it's just, oh dear. We are glazing. Had lots of fun painting a pink dress. Nice. Her Yvrain is gorgeous. I know it is. Yeah, and her Yvrain is pretty good as well, perhaps. So the idea, the plan today is I just went down because I topped up my Huel, and I just went down and checked the jacket potatoes because I got a jacket potato in the oven. The plan is in about half an hour I was going to go and get my jacket potato, come back, eat it on stream, and chat to you all, and then carry on painting Sybilla because I don't think she's far away from being finished. If that's alright with everybody. Aspen is gorgeous and Yvrain is pretty good. Aspen's Yvrain is absolutely awesome and Aspen is indeed absolutely gorgeous. And you can't type today. Yeah, did the pink dress come out? Has the pink dress come out well? Are you pleased with it? I'm sure you are. Because it looked really good from glancing at your stream between painting. Get this in the right place. So yeah, there's just lots of kind of just back and forth and glazing now. Aspen, are you walking Myth? Are you walking the dogs, or are you hanging around for a little bit? Everybody make sure you go and follow. I know you all are. I know you all are already because I insist. If you follow me, you have to follow Aspen. Yeah, please check out Aspen on the shout out link that Purples has put in chat. You're going to go walk the doggos? Okay. Make sure you keep warm. I will probably still be on by the time you get back. Because I'm trying to stream for a good length of time today. Since when? I missed the memo. What memo, Nigma? In terms of me trying to stream today? I didn't put a memo out. I just decided that I would try to stream for a long time today. And while everybody is here, I will just do a little bit of promotion. So if you want to do !gallery, you can go and check out all the the gorgeous airbrushes and products which they have in stock on their website at the moment. I'm really impressed with all the products that they've been sending me so far. Bye for now. See you later, Aspen. Yeah, if you do exclamation mark gallery, that will give you a link. Then you can go and check out all of those guys. Have a good walk, Aspen. Keep warm. Keep warm, Aspen. So yeah, exclamation mark gallery will get you that. You can also do exclamation mark Shawl, which will get you a link to some yummy Shawl. Which is also excellent. Yes, and with the discount code, yep. Seriously, buy now, thank you. I'll do the links in chat. One sec. There's the Huel link. There's the gallery link. And please feel free to check out those two links. Everybody having a good Monday? Everybody having a good Monday? Is everybody up to anything cool? Is anybody doing anything? Hey Vox, how you doing? How's the session going? It's going alright, thank you. Yeah, it's going okay. We're not a million miles away. Not a million miles away from what we want. Lucy, how are you doing? Thank you very
Hello,
much.
Chris. I had a busy Monday.
I'm glad you had a busy Monday. Was it good? Did you have a busy day and you're now back and relaxing, or are you having a busy Monday in general? Thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. Yes, now I relax. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I think this is looking pretty good. This is looking pretty good. Black Armour of Lamarte is nice. Purple's on the lurk. No problem, thank you. Hey, Sisinix, how you doing? Could be better. How about you? Not too bad, thank you. Not too bad, thank you. We were playing some Vanguard yesterday with the Dream Team, which was fun. Hope you guys had fun. We did, yeah, it was really good. It was really fun. Lots of things on there that made you question Pantheon, to be honest. So that was interesting. Never played Vanguard. Drink is for when I need to grab and go. Drink is 100% for when you need to grab and go. That's perfect. Yeah, perfect for what you can use it for. Or when you're like busy at the desk. Right, I'm going to go make my jacket potato in a second, I think. Now ads are gone. Well, welcome back, Sysonix. Yeah, Vanguard had a very nuanced community, I think. Because the initial release was rushed, it was forced, it was Sony bought the project and then said, you are putting it out now before we waste any more money on it, and it wasn't even remotely ready to go, so it had a bit of a bad release, and it didn't quite recover really. I can't remember the bad release. Like, everything I played on it I really enjoyed, but there were loads of bugs. I can't remember any of them. It was really weird. But it was one of my favourite MMOs I have ever played. It was really, really good. And some guys on the internet have like reverse engineered, hacked, downloaded all the game files and are slowly kind of building the game again, which is quite interesting. So you can go on an emulator and just log in and play the game. It's really cool. So seeing as Pantheon is currently shitting itself, Dream Team thought we'd go and try and play a little bit on Vanguard, and it's really, really good fun. You were there at release. Yeah, I was there at release as well. I can't remember all the bugs. Like, it had loads of bad press, and I can't really remember any of it. I'm sure it was there in game, but either I just ignored it or didn't notice it, or I didn't run into any of them. I don't know. I only got to level 35 because I started tennis coaching about a year after Vanguard came out, so threw everything into tennis coaching, so I didn't have time for gaming really. But my friends got multiple classes to level 50. They had one of the most unique classes I think I've ever played in an MMO, Blood Mage, and it was just a really good game. I was just really disappointed that it was forced out. The release was really bad, and then it ultimately just got canned, because it's still better than half the MMOs out there today. What class did you play in that one, Cookie? Yeah, I don't remember game breaking, but until the boats were added. Oh, maybe it was the boats. Is it abandonware? Vanguard, what's abandonware? The boats would lag out the game, or would they? The housing and the boats were not there. They were added and they were broken. Oh, so maybe it was it? I thought it was at release. Because I can't remember any bad press. This is all like after. I didn't read website reviews or anything, I suppose, when it came out. It didn't really interest me. I was like, I'm playing it, I'm loving it, it's great. So it's only after the fact that I learned that it had a challenging release. So maybe it was when the houses and boats got released then. Abandonware is software, typically computer or video games, that is no longer for sale or supported by the creator. Yeah, I guess it is. I don't know. It's a group of people who got hold of all the game files, and are slowly repacking them. Not repacking them. I don't know. They got hold of all the game files, and they are slowly kind of making a server that has all the game files in it. It really was spiritually EQ2, wasn't it? It was fantastic. It was very, very good. And you played a ranger. Was the ranger good? Because my friend is playing. Sysonix knows her. Effie in Subterfuge. So Effie is playing a ranger in Vanguard. We've only got to level 10, so we've only got. So he made a. The guy who's saved all the files has created like a starter island, so you can get to level 10 and then you leave and you go to the continents. So we've only just we played yesterday. We got to level 10, and then we've just left to go to the main continent. So her ranger is only level 10 at the moment. You've not played Pantheon for a while. You are missing absolutely nothing. You got a key to Monsters and Memories, and I've played that a bit. Yeah, I'm not all that interested in Monsters and Memories. It's weird. Free distribution of it, but the issue becomes when the copyright has not lapsed, so theoretically Sony could DMCA takedown request. Yeah, maybe, whatever, I don't know. I don't think there's that with this, but who knows. You liked it, you could solo. Yeah. Yeah, it was excellent, wasn't it? It was excellent. I don't know what the situation is. I don't think there's any DMCA issues with it. They're just not allowed to make any money off it. Because it's not their IP. So I suppose if Sony still own it, they could release it again. I don't know. I wish they would, because it was the best MMO out there. Right. Is pretty good. That's bad at all. I got a key from Brace, wanted to try it, and then I needed something that could make me think on something else. Was not a suck and is still. Yeah. I think a lot of the guild are going to go and play Monsters and Memories, but I'm just not interested. I'd rather paint than play Monsters and Memories. That's good timing. Alright, let's swap batteries quickly. Okay, so there we go. That's where we've got to. this non-metallic armour to sort out probably tomorrow. Yeah, it's not bad, is it? It's not bad. There's a few little bits that I need to sort out. There's that little bit there. Bit there. There's that little bit in there. We've got the same problem. Yeah. Let's have a look at it. Let's have a look at it again tomorrow. Right. Okay, everybody. Thank you very much for coming and hanging out. Sis Nix, hope you have an amazing evening. Anybody on? Zum, should we go and say hello to Zum? Cheers, Avian, no worries. Have a great potato, thank you very much. Have a great potato, I shall do. Thank you very much. Right. Yeah, cheers everybody. I'll see you all tomorrow. Should be good for tomorrow. Have a good one. Cheer Kahasi. See you all later. Bye bye.